This short 5-minute video is going to explain to you exactly what plagiarism is. All academic institutions have pretty much the same definition of plagiarism. The definition of plagiarism is the uncredited or improperly credited use, both intentional and unintentional, of somebody else's words or ideas. The words that are in bold are important for you to understand. 1. If you ever take somebody else's words, whether it be from a website, a textbook, your class notes, or you take somebody else's ideas, you must always give the original author credit. If you fail to give the original author credit, if you've taken their words or their ideas, you will have plagiarized. Another important thing to understand is you must give the author proper credit. You must follow the proper rules or guidelines when quoting somebody or using somebody else's ideas. Plagiarism can be intentional, which means you know what you're doing, you're trying to cheat, or it can be unintentional, which means you've made a mistake in crediting the author, you forgot to credit the author, or you didn't realize you had to do something when crediting the author. There are other things that you can do that would mean that you have plagiarized. Every item on this list constitutes plagiarism. There are 3 items that I want to focus on. The first one is allowing your work to be used by someone else or doing someone else's work yourself. What this means is if you've written an essay and your friend uses parts of that essay in an essay that they have written, that means that both of you will have plagiarized. 2. Reusing any of your own work from one class in another class without first consulting with your teacher. What this means is if you've written an essay in one semester and you decide to use some paragraphs from that essay in a new essay you're writing in another semester, you must speak to your teacher first about it. If you don't, it could mean that you have plagiarized. And 3, inappropriate or incorrect quoting or paraphrasing. There are certain rules you must follow when quoting or paraphrasing. If you fail to follow those rules, it can be considered plagiarism. So why is it important that we avoid plagiarism? The number one reason is because you're expected to have academic integrity. Every academic institution expects you not to cheat and not to plagiarize. If you do plagiarize, whether it be intentionally or unintentionally, there will be the same negative consequences. One of those consequences is a 0% on the assignment that you plagiarized in. It also includes receiving a letter in your file explaining that you did plagiarize, and it also can include suspension or expulsion from the academic institution. So how do we avoid plagiarism? There are a few things that you are responsible for. One of those things is called citations. Citations are little notes inside of your paper, inside parentheses, that tell us who the original author is. You must use an in-text citation every time you summarize, every time you paraphrase, and every time you quote. How to do a proper in-text citation and the definitions of summarizing, paraphrasing, and quoting are included in videos that you can access off our website. You must also include a references list. A references list is the full information for all of your sources, and it exists at the end of your paper. For your citations and for your references, you must include them every time, and you must do them properly. Basically, what you are doing is you are providing an address so that your teacher or your reader can find the original article or the textbook and can read the information that you are summarizing or paraphrasing or quoting themselves. If you need more information about what plagiarism is, you can always mail myself, Kim Muncy. If you need information on how to prepare your in-text citations, how to do them properly, how to prepare your references page and how to do it properly, on how to quote or on how to paraphrase, you can watch the other short APA videos that are linked on the task website.